Hello everyone. Uh, Welcome to this tutorial on price optimization in marketing analytics. My name is Rohan Pawar. I am a business analytics student at Webster University, and this presentation I am doing as a part of assignment of marketing analytics module under the guidance of Professor Dr. Eric Rani. And in today's session, we will explore the systematic approach to identifying the ideal price point that maximize revenue and customer satisfaction. This tutorial will provide example and a clear roadmap for implementing price optimization in business. The price optimization definition, I can say, price optimization is the process of determining the price point that maximize the revenue and profit while considering customer demand and market condition. uh, Price optimization is a foundation of revenue. You can say that, like, I'll explain you that price optimization is the process of setting the right price of your product or services to maximize revenue and profit. It's a data driven approach that leverage insight from your customers, competitors, and market trends to find the optimal price that balance the maximize revenue while retaining customer satisfaction. It's not about simply raising the price. It's beyond the guesswork. It's not like just you guess the price and that is optimal for your product. Instead, it involves a strategic analysis of your market and a deep understanding of customer behavior to discover the sweet spot where your pricing align with both the business goals and your customer willingness to pay. Companies like Amazon, Netflix, various airlines, they use this method to remain competitive and profitable. Price optimization is important in the business. The most obvious benefit of this, it increase the revenue. By setting the right price, you can increase your sales and profit without sacrificing customer satisfaction. Uh, Price optimization helps to improve the profitability also. You can manage the cost more effectively, maximize your profit margin by understanding your cost structure and value customers perceives. You can optimize your pricing for better profitability. Surprisingly, we can say that it also helps in enhancing customer satisfaction. Price optimization can improve customer satisfaction by ensuring that your prices are fair and transparent. Customers who feel they are getting good value for their money are more likely to be loyal and repeat customers. Now we go ahead for the process of the price optimization. Price optimization process can be broken into the 5 steps: collecting data, segmentations of your audience, analyzing demand, building optimization models, and testing the new price. Uh, let's go in each steps in detail. For the first step, which is data collection, uh, in this step, it's gather the information on customer purchase patterns and competitor pricing and market trend. This includes the historical sales data and customer demographics, competitor pricing, and market research as well. For example, if you are analyzing sales data of bracelets, so collect the data on sales volume at the different price point, at customer feedback from online reviews, and segmentation, which is segment your audience and understand the customer groups respond differently to the pricing, how they are responding with different price points, right? In other words, I can say, like, divide your customer into the distinct segments based on their purchasing behavior, preferences, and willingness to pay. This allow you to tailor your pricing strategy to each segment. For example, younger customer may prefer lower prices, while older and loyal customers might prioritize the product quality over cost. So that is the thing we have to think on the segmentations. And the next step is demand analyzing. Over here, we have to analyze the demand for our product, services across the different price points. Determine the price elasticity of demand, meaning how much demand changes in response to the price changes. For example, 1% change in the price leads to a 10% drop in a sale or increase in the sale. The product is price sensitive. We can use the regression model to analyze the trend. Uh, and then now we have to develop a pricing optimization model that leverage the collected data and analysis to find the optimal price for each customer segment. This model consider factors like profit maximization, customer retention, and customer analysis. We can use the regression, as I said earlier, like to understand the relationship between the price and revenue. Uh, Now we have the final step in which we have to do like implementation, like roll out the new pricing strategy and monitor key metrics like revenue, profit, and customer satisfaction based on the performance, and refine your pricing model. So several tools are there which can help us to do the price optimization. For small scale, we can say like Excel works well. For advanced analytics tools like Python or Power BI, they can analyze the data set and build predictive models. Uh, it is obvious that price optimization comes with the challenges. Uh, First challenge you can say like, and there are some tips to avoid that too. So the first challenge, which is collecting enough and reliable data which is relevant, and that is challenging. Okay, ensure you have to ensure that access of data on customer behavior, competitive pricing, and market trends, and competitors might react to your pricing changes, making it difficult to maintain your ideal pricing strategies. So analyze your competitors' pricing strategy so you can keep yourselves ahead from the market, and customer perceptions of value and price can be subjective. Test different pricing strategies to understand how customers respond to the different price points. Uh, Considering and implementing the dynamic pricing strategy that adjust prices based on real-time factors and like demand, inventory levels, and time of the day. So we have to think on that. And price optimization is an ongoing process, that is continuous process. Like you can't just do the optimization of optimal price, find out once and keep going on that. You have to do the continuous analyzing of your data, adapt your pricing models, make necessary adjustment to your strategies to keep with changing market conditions. Now let's dive into the practical process of price optimization. I'll share you some Excel sheet. Let me do that first. Mhm. Right. So we have some data set over here for the company, which is called Vigility Inc., which makes magnetic bracelets. What it shows like this is like right. They have recently conducted research with three price point to determine the best sale price for the bracelet. Okay. They sold bracelet for 6 months for three comparable six websites. Okay. So with the different price point like 11, 25, $12 and $10. Okay. So we have to analyze the data, right? The unit cost for the bracelet is $4.15. So now let's jump into practical work of that. Like, okay, so this is the data set, right? Three price points like 11, 25, 12, and $10. And over here it gives a monthly average of demand, right? So first of all, we have to find out the average monthly demand for the each price point. So what we have three price point: $11.25, $12, and $10. So over here I'm using, I already did some calculation over here, so now I'm gonna do it again, so that is more easy, right? So over here, what I'm doing, I'm using the average if command. So what it shows, it shows the range. So this is the range which we have to select. Wait, let's do it quick. Then criteria is you have to find out the demand for this price point, and we have to find out the average demand. So we're gonna use this data. All right, close parenthesis. That's us. So we got this value 508. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna log this sale over here, right? Okay, I'm not going to log price point because I'm gonna use the same formula for the next price point. So I'm gonna copy that, paste it, paste it. So see, this is how we find the average monthly demand, right? So for optimize the price, we need the elasticity as well, elasticity of demand. So here we are working on that. So elasticity demand, the formula for that, it is a percentage change in the quantity. It shows here percentage change in the quantity divided by the percentage change in the price, which is very easy. Like what we have to do first, so we are trying to find out the percentage change in the quantity with the price point when it changed from $11.25 to $12. So what we have done here, right? So okay, uh we're gonna change, right? So this formula we are going to use here, uh right, minus second demand point. We're gonna divide that with this one, and we're gonna close the parenthesis over here, right? Okay, into, we need a percentage, so that's the reason I put the 100 over there. The same way I did over here for the price point. So what it shows, basically same thing I have done over here for the price change of $12 to $10. So 78.17%, and over here 16.167%. Right. So this is the thing which I find from my formulas. So it shows that the 6.67 percentage change in the price that make effect in the demand like 21.20 percentage. So if we increase the price by 6.67%, the demand will be decreased by 21.20%. The same, it will go vice versa. So that shows the inverse relationship between the price and demand. So right. So same way I have done, and this is the price elasticity of demand for the $11.25 to $12 price changes. So I'll show you again. I'll take this off. So what I have used here, so change in the quantity, so which we have here, which gonna divide by, we have the price change percentage, right? So it shows the 3.18 percentage in the price elasticity of demand. So basically, it shows that 3.18, same way I have done it over here too, right? So, right, we're gonna use the optimal price, which will give us maximum sale, maximum demand from the customers. So I have used here chart, right? Regression formula. I'll take that off so I can explain you again, right? This is nothing, the same data which we have already pull out from this data set. Like for the three price point, the demand is there 508, 400, and 730. So what we're gonna do over here, we're gonna use whole data, and we're gonna insert the scatter plot. I'll bring it here so that's more easy. And these are the points. So I'm gonna use the trend line. This trend line I'm adding there. I'm using the linear regression. We have to select the linear regression. Then we can set the equation on the chart and the R squared of value on the chart too. That's it. So that's enough for us, right? So I'll keep it over here. So this will give us a our slope and intercept. There is one more way we can find out the intercept and the slope. I'll show you that. Over here, we put the intercept, select intercept thing. Right. So this is our y value because the demand is dependent value variable and the price is independent variable. So I use that, close the parentheses. I'm going to log this because I'm going to use that same again for the slope. To find out the slope, we don't need to do anything. Instead of intercept, we just put the slope over there, and that's us. We've got our slope. Okay, so we have to find out the demand over here. To find out the demand, we need to put our model. We have to create our model first, right? So you can put the random unit price over here. We have the cost price, which is given already. You can see here, $4.15 unit cost. So we have that $4.15 unit cost over here. So what we are doing here, I'll just take this off. So this is the profit basically. We are taking off from the unit price minus 415. Right. So this is what we got. So I'm going to use the regression formula for this thing. So that is y is equal to like demand is y. So what are you going to use? 157 into this price point plus intercept. Right. So this demand is showing like 710. So what we need the optimal price, which can give us the maximize the profit, which is very simple. We are using solver for that. So using the solver is very simple. If you don't have the solver, you can go to the file, go to the add-ins, and you can search here for the solver. I already have the solver, so I'm not going to download that. I'll just show you here. So you can use that solver to which can help you. So I already have the solver here, which I can get it from data. This is the solver. Screen sharing. Okay. So what I'm doing, okay, where we are, okay, we are in our first example, right? So what we need the maximize profit. So I'm selecting that. I'll take this off. I'll take this constraint off, right? So again, maybe I need to go to the solver, right? So the sale is already selected. We need the maximum value and uh, what variables you can get change. So we can change the unit price. So basically we need the optimal price, which unit price, so which will help us to increase the like maximize the profit. Okay, so I have selected all of it, and now I'm gonna hit the solve button. So that's me. We got the $9.34. That's bingo. So this is the way we can find the optimal price for this thing, for the bracelet. So basically what it shows like, if you sell the bracelet at $9.34, the demand for the bracelet will be 815, which is the ideal and which is the highest we can expect from what the data we have. So our profit will be maximized with the selling of that unit. So the profit will be 4,224. So this is the first example. I'll show you some other example over here. I told you earlier, like price elasticity. So what we are doing here, we are taking the price elasticity. So basically, right, what it shows, plot the trade line in the equation fit statistic necklace. Okay, that's fine. So basically, the exercise asks us to do, we'll go to the exercise part. It shows the price elasticity of necklace 5. Should you recommend different price for necklace? So that's what we have to find it out from our data, right? So this is the bracelet which we had already, right? So we are going to find out the price elasticity. So this is the value for that. So what we're gonna do here, we are going to find out the intercept. I show you the intercept, how to find that. So this is the intercept. Selected that. Our y-axis is, this is demand, and this is our price point, right? Okay, so what we are doing here, we first of all we have to find out our, right. So we got our intercept, and we're gonna lock our sale over here, and the same formula we're gonna use it over here, right? Wait a second. Okay, so we got intercept. We will change that to the slope, right? So we find it, right? I forgot to explain you this pattern, like what is the meaning of 5% elasticity. So 1% change in the price of the necklace, the demand will be changed by 5%. So what we are going to do here, we are increasing our price by 1%. I'll show you that how to do it. So this into 1%, add that. Right. So this is the 1% change. We get $20.20 and 75% demand, which is already given to us in the example. Right. So what will happen here? We're gonna change it. Like we have to decrease the demand. Obviously, the price if change, price goes up, the demand get decrease. So what we are doing here, we are taking decrease by 5%. Okay. So this is the 5%, right? And what we're gonna do here, we have to select this cell and put the minus, right? So we find out 71.25. This is the way we can find out our two price point value with the demand. So this is what we got. Okay. So what we are doing here, we are again same formula we are gonna put here. Like we are going to create our model. $4.15 we have already, which is the unit cost for the bracelet, which is given earlier. The same way we find out our intercept and slope for the bracelet, right? So over here we put the $20, and the unit cost for the necklace is $8, which is given in our in the example over here. Necklace or complementary product, which is typically bracelet. So the necklace is $20 with a unit cost of 8 on an average of 75%. Okay, so 75% is the demand for the complementary product. Necklace is a basically complementary product over here, right? So what we are trying to do here, at this price point, we can see that 75% is there, right? So what we need, we same way we need the our highest profit. So what for the both item, bracelet and necklace. So what I'm gonna do here, we have already created our model. So at this price point, we are getting the total profit of 10,565. So again, we are going to use our solver formula. We're going to use the solver over here. So let's quickly go into the data, go to the solver, right? So first of all, clear everything here, right? So that will be more easy. We don't need to worry later on. Come down. Where is our, right? We want maximum profit. Okay, so we're gonna select our column there. We are putting the maximum over here. And what we're gonna change, we can expect the changes in the price of bracelet and the change in the price of necklace. So if you do it this way, it won't work. So what we have to do, once you use the necklace price, then put the comma, and then the bracelet there, right? And same here, you have to use the geo nonlinear solving method, put the solve button. Right. So this is giving us like $19,662.17. But do you think is it logical? Because our main product, which is bracelet, if it says that if you sell it like $3.34 uh, cent price point, and our unit cost is $4.15, then we're gonna make a loss over there. But ultimately, it shows that we're gonna make a profit. But logically, that is not possible, because the person like it shows the derived demand is 150%, which is not possible. Like 100 people come to buy the bracelet, and they buy each customer, they will buy like 150 percentage, like 1.5 100 bracelet, and out of that they will buy another 50 bracelet, which is not possible basically, right? So it is logic. Okay, we can understand from our simple logic. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna use the solver again, and we will put our constraint. What constraint we're gonna put over here in this formula? We are expecting like they ask us like 75%. Okay, so we are expecting like it will be go higher from 75% to 80%. So if you put it there and the okay, put the solver, and right, so that's the way we got actual optimal price for the both item, which is $4.65 for the bracelet and $19.73 for the necklace. So basically, we're gonna sell 1,552 units of the bracelet at $4.65 price point. And the same way at the price point of $19.73, we're gonna sell like 1,241 units of necklace. So in that manner, we're gonna make highest profit. That is the funda of this solver and the optimal price, right? So I hope you understand these calculations. And I would say like this is basically showing our calculations, and which help us to identify the optimal price for the both item, right? So say, and thank you here for joining this tutorial on price optimization. We have explored like over here how to leverage data and analytics to determine the ideal price that balances the profitability and customer satisfaction. Whether you are marketer, data analyst, or business owner, price optimization is a critical tool to stay competitive in today's market. I encourage you to experiment with these techniques and adapt them to your unique businesses. So, if you have any uh, questions or suggestions or comment, uh, please do that comments in comment box in this video, and we can do some continuous questioning or sort of a thing like which can improve understanding of this price optimization to the people, and we can do some discussion over there, like what challenges you are facing while you are doing the this setting pricing optimization in your businesses, or how you are currently evaluating your pricing strategy, whether it is effective or not. So right, so thank you for this, and thank you for watching my video, and thank you. So I'm gonna end it here.